What do you want me to say? I can say a lot of stuff, like anything, talk about anything,
I can also
I
talk.
don't know,
We can
about
talk.
cameras.
Oh yeah, okay.
My name is Taco Stolk. I'm the head of department of the ArtScience Interfaculty. ArtScience is an interfaculty. That means that we're actually in between the KABK and the Royal Conservatoire, or KC as it is abbreviated. That means that we have spaces and classes and in both institutes.
So in KABK you can use old workshops and like metal workshops or like the wood workshops, 3D print workshops, all these like more traditional artistic kind of practice thing. But also from the Concon side you can have like access to all the studios equipments in here. You can borrow amazing microphones, amazing equipments from EVP. So, yeah, what are you doing in ArtScience?
What am I doing in ArtScience? I guess I'm researching how to make instruments that are interactive with body and making performances out of this with like body movement, choir, compositions, singing and electronics.
It's always a bit of a mystery what ArtScience is, which I think is like adds to what is intriguing about the department. So you kind of have to define it yourself on your journey.
We are not bound to one medium, so every student and everybody at the interfaculty has its own specialty and its own interest which it develops.
People of course produce their own work, but it's a lot about making something that's bigger than just one person. It's kind of special because there's a core faculty, so core teachers, but then also every year we invite new guest teachers, and the format is usually always quite similar, or it's 1 week or 2 week workshops, which gives people the opportunity to really dive into a subject.
The courses are quite diverse actually. Like, I mean, we have
sound courses, sound worlds, taste art, smell,
like gastronomical kind of classes, or like
composition
small,
for visuals.
It's split in like this input and output semester. So on the first semester of the year, you're doing like a lot of courses, and then on the second semester, that's more of a like developing your projects.
So it's not like the whole year long classes. It's really like that they focus on you making something.
We all have different backgrounds, so some of them are coming from visual arts, some of them from music.
Right. I mean, we have like masters, people that did a masters in chemistry. We have like people that are super good with engineering, like mechatronics and all these kind of things.
You're all in a studio together and you have your own workspace with other students, and I feel like half of the time I'm more also guided by the other students because you're just working there and you're talking about your projects or your ideas.
That oftentimes when I'm doing some project, I like run into a problem that would take me many months or weeks to solve. But then somebody in the department, like somebody just sitting next to me, is maybe super qualified.
I don't know, like for me it's quite important how people are like supporting each other, also like not just in the project times and stuff, but also in like real life. So it's like really started to feel like a family when you just like be a part of it.
The whole idea of ArtScience is that making art is doing research, and especially because we are very interested in new possibilities and experiential work.
We don't wait for inspiration to come from the muses and from the sky. We really look for it in some other artists' work, scientists' work, philosophers' work.
You present an experience, so something that people can feel or see or touch or listen to, and then afterwards you kind of talk about what people experienced.
You try to look into the qualities because students are here to learn, So they are here also to make mistakes. And then through these mistakes, they can learn a lot.
A large percentage, if you look at our alumni, ends up working somewhere in the cultural sector. That's one thing. But in very different disciplines, working in experimental music or sound installations, some more in the visual arts, gallery, circuit, film realm. Of course, there's all kinds of technological art. Some have become writers even.
I think for me, art science is a paradox of language, and that's why I'm here.
I mean, art.
A study.
Yeah, we choose deliberately not to know, because if you want to discover or rethink all kinds of things in a very fundamental way, you cannot say, okay, so this is what we are. And it's also, if we try to be at the forefront of things, then that position is constantly changing. That's already different now than 10 years ago.
We try to use some methods which are used also in science, but also in art. The only difference is that science has to prove things. We don't have to do that.
It's quite
In the
hard.
intersection of art, science, and technology.
And then you have the intersection of like science, technology, music, whatever people bring to the department, I think.
It's a combination of like sound art, traditional art, science.
Experience-based art.
I could have said just art science is magenta.
Cool.